it's time to present a very special award, the first of its kind, in fact. This award was created in memory of Jim Hayes, a professor known for his ruthless red pen and big heart. The Red Pen Award goes to a professor who pushes their students to think deeper and sharper and rise to the challenge. The professor whose feedback might have stung in the moment, but it ultimately made you a better writer, researcher, videographer, strategist, or communicator. I am very pleased to announce that the inaugural Red Pen Award goes to Casey McDonald Liu. Archna, if you're out there, can we have you come up as well? Archna. Casey earned an overwhelming majority of the vote, and this is a well-deserved award. Would you like to say a few words? Sure. You can let Archna go first.
Unfortunately, I'm a whole head shorter, or maybe 2 heads shorter than Brady, but hello, everyone. Good evening. How's everyone doing tonight? My name is Archna Pisupati, and I'm this year's Mustang Media Group Editor-in-Chief. Over the last few days, I've gotten to speak to many of you about your career experiences and really seek inspiration in everything you do. However, my journey to becoming Editor-in-Chief can be largely credited to one person, Casey McDonald Liu. 3 years ago, I joined the Mustang news team as a scared and rather doubtful freshman with little to no prior journalism experience. I was amazed by the talent that surrounded me and was even more excited by the level of skill my fellow freshman reporters possessed. It wasn't until 5 months into my freshman year that I really felt like I was even worth being part of the team. I was enrolled in Professor McDonald Liu's Media, Self, and Society class. Beyond all the coursework in which we meticulously analyzed media patterns, the love she possessed for what she thought was abundantly clear. The culture she cultivated in my freshman year class set the tone for everything I created going forward. She instilled in me this level of confidence I could never have developed myself. That following year, after taking her Intro to Public Relations class, I decided that I wanted to apply to be the Mustang News social media manager, completely switching my path from traditional news reporting. I got the good news in March of 2024 and started meeting with her weekly. We talked about the basics: Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, even X, formerly known as Twitter, and also the big ideas, which is my way of saying we gossiped quite a bit. In these meetings, she would remind me that I'm meant for this role and advised me on how to lead our newsroom's audience and socials initiatives. I broke the news to her in early winter quarter of last year that we would no longer have our weekly coffee chats when I said I wanted to apply to be the editor-in-chief of Mustang Media Group. Initially being met with confusion and concern from a lot of newsroom members, I had one person in mind who I wanted to embody as a leader. My sometimes exuberant personality is well suited for a TikTok that jumps at you in your feed, but brought forth some concern stepping into a masthead role. Beyond that, some people were confused by the social media to editor-in-chief pipeline. Then I thought back to why I do the things I do. Saying you have passion for something is one thing. Highlighting that passion in everything you do is completely different. Professor McDonald Liu brings a type of energy to her classes you can't replicate. When I think back to who changed my life, pushed me beyond what I can imagine, and did it all with the most fun and welcoming energy, I will always remember Professor McDonald Liu.
Okay, well, I didn't prepare anything, so, okay. This is probably the greatest honor I could receive. Having been the one to help organize this with the PR students, I have been thinking a lot about Jim Hayes over the last year or so, even just in the very beginning when they came and asked me for this. So I want to say first and foremost, this is the biggest honor because I understand what Jim Hayes meant to you. the stories and the love that has been repeatedly shown over and over again. I'm completely cowed that I would ever be considered to rise to that level. I'll be honest, I don't have the greatest reputation for, okay, I don't have a reputation for being a gentle grader. My favorite description of my PR writing class is it's like getting your teeth cleaned. It's painful and no one enjoys it and no one wants to go in it, but at the end you feel cleaner. You feel like you'd got something to, so I love that description of my teaching. So maybe a little, but I would like to think that the reason I would ever be awarded such an honor is not because of my harsh grading, because I give it to them with both barrels, they'll tell you. But I would hope it's because of who he was to the students, and the reason I think I understand how much Jim meant to you is because I had my own Jim Hayes, my father, who passed away a year ago. He was my best friend and everything to me, and he loved what he did. He was a demographer and a public speaker, and he was a public relations person, but he loved more than anything being a teacher. He was an adjunct near the end of his life, and it was his passion, and he taught me everything. He's actually the reason I got a master's degree. We spent a year getting our master's degrees together. We took classes together, and it was the greatest time of my life. But he helped me develop a philosophy of teaching. And my thought is always that if the students know that you love them, they'll bleed for you. And that's always how I've tried to lead my classes. The first and foremost, I've got to let my students know that I love them. I care about them. I care about the people that they'll become. I am passionate about what I do, but I am much more passionate about them. I am excited for their futures. I believe in them. And so I feel comfortable being harsh with them because I know that they are incredible people, and I'm just a small part of that, and I'm so proud. I am so blessed to be at this university, particularly this department at this time. I'm so grateful for the opportunity I've been given to be part of this incredible, impactful family that's moving so many people in so many important ways. I did not seek that kind of platform, but I am so grateful. And again, to carry a name like Jim Hayes, or any remnant of who he was, is an absolute honor. I am so grateful for the students who put me in this position, and my father, and all of you who made this possible. Thank you so much for everything you've done.